Hello and welcome to lesson number 34 of the A1 course from Perfectly Spoken. My name is David and I'm your teacher. In this lesson, we are going to start looking at some phrasal verbs, which are difficult but important, very important, when you want to speak good English. Now, let's make a start. So here, a phrasal verb has two parts, a verb and a preposition. Examples: please switch on the light. Switch on, how about this? This is a torch, right? Now I am switching on the torch. Switch on, put on. And the opposite, switch off. Switch on, switch off. The same with a light. Switch on, switch off. Let's put up your hand. Put up your hand. Both switch on and put up are phrasal verbs. We can also have put on. Put on your hat. I'm putting on my hat. And now I'm taking off. I'm taking off my hat. Phrasal verb. Put on, take off. The same. Here are my reading glasses. I'm putting on my glasses. And now I'm taking off. Taking off. I'm taking off my glasses. So why are phrasal verbs important? Well, for listening. Native speakers use phrasal verbs a lot, so understanding them is important for your listening skills and also for fluency. If you use phrasal verbs, you will become more fluent in English. Sometimes the phrasal verbs can have two different meanings. Same verb, but different meanings. So, take off, for example, can have two meanings. So, an aeroplane takes off. Takes off. The opposite is land, but an aeroplane takes off. But also, if you remember, I said, take off your shoes or take off my hat. I'm taking off my hat. Turn down also has two meanings. So, turn down the volume. It's too loud. Turn it down. Reduce the volume. And I'm so busy. I turned down the invitation. My friend said, come to the cinema. And I said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm too busy. So I turned down the invitation. I refused the invitation. The verb get, lots and lots of different ways we use get as a phrasal verb with the preposition. Get up, get on, get off. So let's have a look at 3 examples here. So You need to the bus at a stop called museum. So this is when you are on the bus and you need to leave the bus. Leave the bus. Yeah, get off. You go off the bus. We know this one. I get up. I get up every morning at 6 a.m. And number 3, the train. It's leaving in 5 minutes. So there's the train. Let's get on the train. Let's get on the train. Just to check the answers for you, you need to get off the bus at a stop called museum. I get up every morning at 6 a.m. Let's get on the train. It's leaving in 5 minutes. With turn. So this time we have turn up is increasing, turn down, and then we had turn on and turn off. You can say turn on or switch on, turn off or switch off. Both same. So on a plane, So on a plane, you turn off, you close, you turn off your phone. Well, in some planes. Number 2, please turn down the volume. It's very loud. Number 3, the opposite, because I can't hear. Can you turn up the volume, or can you switch up? Turn up the volume. Yeah. And the program is about to start. Can you turn on the TV or switch on the TV? At the moment, there's no TV, so you switch it on or turn it on. Let's just check the answers. Yeah, on a plane, turn off your phone. Please turn down the volume. Can you turn up the sound? And the program is about to start. Can you turn on or switch on the TV? So now let's have a look at put. Remember, we already had with put on. Yeah, putting on my glasses. Okay, let's look at some examples. So, yeah, hurry up and put on your shoes. If you want to speak, please put up your hand. Let's check. Yeah, hurry up and put on your shoes. And if you want to speak, please put up your hand. Okay, so let's have a look at the list of some important phrasal verbs. Get up in the morning. What time do you get up? Get on the bus, get on the train. Get off, the opposite, when you leave. Get off the bus, get off the plane. Put on with a hat. Put up your hand. Take off your hat. Take off with the plane. Switch on the television. Yeah, switch off the light. Turn up the volume. Turn down the volume. Sorry, I can't. Turn down the invitation. And turn on the music. And turn off the light. So this time, can you put in one of the verbs missing? Let's put them all up on the screen. Remember to your computer when you leave the office. Please, the volume. I'm sorry, but I have to. Your invitation. Can you, the volume, please? Please, the train, it's about to depart. When you leave the room, the light. And can someone, the projector, please? So let's look at the answers. Yeah, remember to turn off or switch off your computer when you leave the office. Please turn down the volume. You will wake the baby. I'm sorry, but I have to refuse your invitation. I'm very, very busy. Can you turn up the volume, please? Please get on the train. It's about to depart. When you leave the room, turn off or switch off the light. And can someone turn on the projector or switch on the projector, please? And some practice. Let's put the sentences up. So on Saturdays, I get. Can you turn the light, please? If you know the answer, your hand, it's cold, your coat, the plane. When you enter someone's home, you should, like your hat or your glasses, and I need to at the next bus stop. The answers. Yeah, on Saturdays, I get up at 10 a.m. Can you turn on the light, please? I can't see. If you know the answer, put up your hand. It's cold, put on your coat. The plane takes off in an hour. When you enter someone's home, you should take off your shoes. And I need to get off at the next bus stop. Okay, very good. A small introduction to phrasal verbs. We will do a lot more in the future. So, just a bit of practice. Can you describe what is happening in these pictures? Let's have some clues of the verbs to remember the verbs. So, number one, switch on. So, he is switching on the light. He's switching on the light. Number two, again, it can be switch on or turn on. Yeah, he's turning on at this moment. He's turning on the television. He's turning on the television. Number three, they are getting on or really getting off. On or off. If they're coming off or on. They're getting on the train or they're getting off the train. The plane is taking off. The plane is taking off at this moment. The plane is taking off. And also, yeah, same verb, different meaning. She is taking off her jacket. She's taking off her jacket. Okay? Very good. Not an easy lesson, but practice, practice, practice. So thank you. And that's the end of lesson number 34. Next lesson, lesson 35, of course, is a revision lesson of lessons 31 to 34. So remember, please take the test at the end of this video. Watch again if necessary, and again if necessary, and I will see you in lesson 35. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for learning with Perfectly Spoken. Bye-bye.